And so what if I wanted to add doors to here, three-dimensional doors, which would be nice. Those I would download from the 3D warehouse. First let's remove some of these here. And so for instance, this is a 3-foot door. I'll go to my components menu where I had previously downloaded all of these two-dimensional doors that I've been using. They have these very detailed names: door 20 by 68 left reverse, and so on. These names come from the architecture bonus pack that I had downloaded. Go to doors. Oh, there they are. Door 2068 right, left, and so on. So let's find one. It's a 3-foot by 6'8" door. Opens to the left. That door corresponds to this little door down here, the front door. So if I want to insert a door into this wall, I first need to edit the group to make the face accessible. Then I'll take this door here, this door component, and I'm going to place it on that wall. And what you'll notice is that it cuts its own hole, which is rather nice. So there it is. I want to align this door with its corresponding two-dimensional elements, so I'm going to register to that corner and move it only in the red direction here, and then constrain it to there. But you'll notice that the interior part of the wall, the second layer of the wall, is not cut. These door components are really designed to cut only one half of a wall, or one surface. So I do need to include something on this side to cut this out. I don't want to have to individually draw these. It's a nuisance. So instead, some time ago, I created a custom component called a wall penetrator, 3068 penetration. This is actually kind of like a door frame. That's designed to cut through one layer just like the other one. There. And so it'll cut the second side of the second layer of my wall to create a cut that goes all the way through. Like that. These holes, if I were to delete these door elements here, these holes will disappear. So they're not actual holes in the wall, such as would be made if I were to draw a rectangle and delete a piece of this surface. And that actually is kind of nice for certain other purposes. So I think is nice to have. So let's try another one. Over here we need to have a window. I forget the size of that window, but we'll guess. Go to my architecture components, which are from the bonus pack. Whoops. Go to a window. Let's see if there's a 2'6" window anywhere. Well, I'll call it this, 32-inch. So we will look at the outside of our wall. I'll drop a 32-inch window there, 1, 2. I will align that window and align that window. And how high does a window go in a wall? Honestly, I don't know. We'll call it 28 inches and hope for the best. Like that. Again, they don't penetrate the wall completely, so I need to add a wall penetrator. These are all for doors, but this is a 1 foot by 1 foot penetration. I'll pick 2 of them for now. I'm going to use my X-ray view so I can align it. And now what I'll do is I will move this in the red direction until it is constrained here. Then I'll use my scale tool to scale it out to there and down to there. How does that look? Well, not quite right. It would appear that wall penetrations for windows are a little more complex. So because the wall thickness, as you can see, the wall is thicker than the window itself. So I'll have to do something about that. I'll have to make this component a little bit differently, and I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that somewhat later. Let's go with this one now. We'll move it to there. We'll similarly scale it to there. Scale it out that way. And to there. For now, we'll close the wall group and let's see what it looks like. From the outside, it looks okay. You can see the windows are transparent. You can see inside the building. And so, this is all right.